which is all about exploring two variable data. In chapter 1, we focused on one variable data and we made one-way tables. Today, we're going to be talking about two-way tables as a way to represent two categorical variables. So last time our categorical variable was ice cream flavor. Today we're expanding on that and we're tracking ice cream flavor with gender and how many males and female like each. So the first thing we want to do is actually create that two-way table based on the data that we have. So bear with me a minute as we draw this. Okay, I'm going to put genders over here, female and male. I'm also going to leave a space for a total. And across the top, I'm going to put the flavors. So chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. And again, I'm going to leave a place for a total. And then we can start filling it in with our counts. So we see that 3 females like chocolate, 1 male gives us a total of 4. 1 female likes strawberry, 1 male likes strawberries for a total of 2. 1 female likes vanilla, 5 males like vanilla for a total of 6. 3, 1, 1 sums to 5. 1, 1, 5 sums to 7. 5 and 7 give us 12. But 4, 6, and 2 also give us 12. So it's important that our total columns give us the same value in this box. Okay? So that is a two-way table. Okay? Just like we had relative frequency tables in chapter 1, we also have relative frequency tables in two-way tables. Those are called joint frequencies because I'm looking at the frequency of both the rows and columns. In a minute, we're going to break it out so that we have row totals and column totals. But if we're asking for the relative frequency of just the table, this works just like it did before. Remember, everything was out of 12 just a second ago in our two-way table we drew. So we're going to put everything out of 12 here. So we're going to have 3 out of 12 like females like chocolate, 1 out of 12 males, 4 out of 12 like chocolate, 1 out of 12 like strawberry, 1 out of 12 males like strawberry, 2 out of 12 here. Okay, I can also turn these into decimals. That might be helpful for us. Use your calculator to help you out. Remember that we want 3 decimal places. Okay, I could have also turned those decimals into percentages. Most of the time we'll just work with fractions and decimals though. So this should be fine for us. Okay. In addition to frequency of the whole table, we can do relative frequency for rows and columns. So this one we want to do it of the row. And then once we have that data from the row, we're going to make a segmented bar chart. So remember, with one-way tables, we just made bar charts. This one, because we have so much going on, we're going to do a segmented bar chart where things kind of stack on top of each other. But first, let's do the relative frequency of each row. So if I'm doing a relative frequency table of each row, that means that these boxes on the rows should sum to 1. Each row should sum to 1. So that means I'm just looking at 5 females and what they like, and the 7 males and what they like. Now your bottom row probably looks the same because it's a row of totals, and we're just making the row totals sum to 1. So this would be 5 out of 5, 7 out of 7, 12 out of 12. Again, I can assign decimals or percentages to these. 3 out of 5 is 60%. 1 out of 5 is 20. 1 out of 7 is 14.3%. Okay, I'm just going to do those percentages because that's what I'm seeing in my segmented bar chart. So important things about the segmented bar chart: chocolate's our first flavor. It's going to come first on both male and female. So 60% of females like chocolate. There's my 60%. And then 14.3% of males. My next flavor is strawberry. I stack that right on top. And then lastly, vanilla for both categories, male and female. I do have a key at the bottom that tells me chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, what those are supposed to look like. Your rows were male and female, so those are my categories at the bottom here that we put the bars on top of. And then, of course, percentage is relative frequency. Okay. I can also do this for columns. Okay. So this time we're making a relative frequency based on the column. So instead of looking at there were 5 females in this survey, I'm now looking at there were 4 people who liked chocolate. 3 out of the 4 were female. 1 out of the 4 was male. And then I do the same thing for strawberry. There were 2 people. 1 was female, 1 was male. Oops. Got a little ahead of myself there. Vanilla, same thing. 1 out of 6, 5 out of 6. Should give us 6 out of 6 at the bottom. And this time you'll notice our column total, or I'm sorry, our row totals are not 1. But our column totals are 1. That's what I'm looking for because it's of the column. Because we're looking for the columns to equal 1, my columns are chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Those are what I'm putting in here to be my bottom, the x-axis labels. And then my segmented bars are split male and female, so I have a key for that down here. So we'll just look at chocolate, 75%, 25%, strawberry, we see that 50-50 split, and then vanilla, a small percentage of females, about 16%, and then a larger percent of males. Okay, and that wraps it up for today.